Okay, moving on. 5.2, part of an online form. So online form has all this following: the text field that contains the name and address, the drop down menu. I'm going to show you the drop down menu, the checkbox. I will show you that one as well. Radio box, file upload section, and submit button. Some of those things that a form must have, so that when you set up to fill a form, those are the information that you have to put there, because those are the requirements. If it is an application, they put all this. So let's see how an online form look like. Then we'll now be able to quickly let's just do a practical sample of an online form, and then we'll move on from there gradually. Alright, so let me connect to Google Form, and I will do that. Alright, so all you need to do is this is this Chrome browser. When you want to do anything Google, Chrome is good for them. So you can see I've already logged into my Gmail. I've logged in. I see my detail here. So my system is different default. So log into your Gmail. So instead of you going to your email directly, you see this dot there. So find the way around it to be able to see this dot. After you log in, that's when you see it. So I have to click my account, because this that we want to do must be registered to your account. So you have to log into your account, then you see the dot. So we have a whole lot of things here. During the course of this training, I've explained Google Drive, so we are not going to Google Drive today. So we have something down here. We have Google Doc, and we have this slide. We have some certain thing here. So now some of these things, they are some of our training in the future. We still cover some of them, but for now we will just limit to whatever we want to do strictly. Google Doc, Google Slides, some of them we are still going to touch them. But what we need to do today is let's scroll down and we see Google Form. So let's click on this Google Form. Then what we want to do, we start from there. This is the Google Form. We have some few templates that are here, and some of those ones that I too have worked with before. We have them. So what I want to do, you can do a RSVP, you can do an invite, party invite, you can do something. So you can even register a form, event registration. So what I want us to do is let's click this event registration. So I want to assume that we have people that want to fill a form, maybe for a particular event or whatever. It can be anyone. So I just choose to click this one. You can click the contact us, no problem. So this one is pre-designed. The logo here, if you want to change, you can change it. It's not even compulsory, because it's just a generic something there. Okay, let's go on. So now they've given us few information here that we may use and we may not use. It depends on us. So let's just assume that we are going to be having somebody to fill his name, but I don't want the name in this format. Now if I draw this down, you can change all this. You can see I have checkbox, drop down, file upload, all those things I mentioned initially. I have checkbox grid, so take date and time. I have them here, so I'm going to use few of them. So but let's just assume that somebody want to fill his name. So I want to have let's say surname. I want to have surname first, so the person should be able to fill his or her own surname. So it's a text. This one is a text, so I'm okay with this. Then I can move to the next one. This one said email. I'm not doing email here. I want the person to be able to still be able to give me a text. It's a text. If you want to give a number to the text, no problem. So but I want him to be able to do other name here. So I'm creating my form as I'm doing. It's just like that. So I'm creating the form. So now I want to be able to have another. This talks about organization. No, let's say I want him to maybe you are fill your name, you are fill your two name. The next thing I want you to fill, probably let's say you want to fill your address. So you can fill address or paraventure. So if it's multiple choice, no, it's not multiple choice. It's a line scale, no. So what I still want him to do is to change this place to address. So fill your address. So ask him to fill address. So after filling the address, if it is any other thing, so if I want to have this page more, I can copy it out. I can duplicate this, just duplicate that. So when you do your address, I want the person to be able to fill his status. Maybe he's married, he's not married. So it depends on how you arrange it. Let's say status. Fill your status. Status. Okay. So the person is married, is not married, should be able to, and much more so. This one should come even before address. So I can click at the edge here. You can see what my arrow has changed to. I can drag this up on top of the address. Let me take it down bit by bit. Name, after name, I have other name. I want it to be in between this. So after you fill your surname, your other name, fill your status. After your status, fill your address. Then after the address, anything you want. So some can be make required, just like saying I have to make some required. Let me click on this. I can say, okay, this one is required. It's important the person fill this. So required. So I'll check it. I make it required. So the person just must fill it. So if you want to put a validation response, so what you want the message to, the information to give, but system will notify the person that you have to fill this. Is important. So status, address. Then let's say, let me change this one to probably any of those text boxes. Let's say I want to pick upload image. So I want the person to be able to upload a particular information, maybe a file or whatever. So I just change it. So file will be uploaded to the form owner Google Drive. So this will be uploaded to my own Google Drive. If I want people to be able to upload the document, maybe picture or something, or better still, let me make it something else. Let me cancel it and said, okay, why can't we make it let's see, date and time. Okay, let's do drop down. So the drop down can be let's say your department. So let's say department. So under department, you can choose to have few departments here. Maybe you want to have a account, so the person will be able to select it. You can be able to have IT. You can select it. I can have a front desk. So the person can select. If you have other ones, go ahead and pick them and fill them. Maybe you say marketing and so on and so forth. So you have to fill your, so this is like a drop down that the person will fill. So that is how you build your form. So this one can be checkbox, which is not a problem. So that you will come to the event, so you'll be able to identify your, let me say, will you be available for the event? I'm filling a form, so anything that I feel like I want to fill, I should be able to put it there. So I can put it and say, probably I call this one yes. The person will check it. You can say no, or you can say can't say yet. I can't say yet. Not coming, or I've asked no. I've put no there. So can't say yes. I can say maybe later. So I'm just giving probably some information that may be required. So all other ones I don't want, I can delete them away. Because I don't want those ones. So the ones that I want, those ones will stay. So I'm building my form. So you can, let me scroll up. Then you can see how the form look like: name, other name, status, address. This address, I call it a short text. I can actually make it a long text anyway. So let's say let's see. Okay, let me make it a long text because it's an address. Let me make it a long text so you'll be able to type your address very well. So that is how you fill a Google form. So can't say, so are you paying any amount? So let's say I understand. So this one also, if you're going to pay amount, or you can even put arrival time. Your that should be double R. Your arrival time. So under that one, then I can come here and change this one to time. Like I said, so you can of course fill a lot of things as you wish. So what I'm building a form, Google form. So if I come on top here, you can see I have question here. On top here again, I can see response. Let me click on response. So probably if people has answered me, if they send information to me, I can view them here automatically. I can view also at the point in which, let me show us here. At the point in which I was about to click this form, it showed me the list of some of the forms that I have. I can click to see some of the responses. So these are some of the responses. So I can also link this to a particular sheet. Maybe I want them to read maybe terms and conditions. So I can list it to a sheet or something, but that one is at another level. So all you just need to do is to take time and build your form. Just like this one now, if I want to add more text, I click on this, I duplicate, I can delete anyone I don't want it to go. I duplicate and I begin to create my texts. So I'll change it to whatever I want to change it to. So it is a gradual process. It takes time. But before you do this, you must have write down everything that you want to put, that you want to fill. It can be a very long form, no problem. People will fill it. So then when you are done with all this, if there is any address or anything pertaining to that event, maybe you can say, so I just call it registration form. That's what I call it. So if there is any time, maybe maybe it's in March, just give it any information that you want. Like this one now, I can choose to change this one to March. Just March between 4th and 6th, put the date. So if I don't need this place again, of course I can delete it. 2026. The street, put the street as you wish. The phone number, just double click on them and you edit it. Or let me say I don't have any of this, I don't need any of the email, I only need maybe a phone number or RSVP or something. Just fill as you wish. Then when you are done creating your form how you want it to look, then you have to publish the form. And see some of the cursor here, you can beautify it anyway. So you can actually lay your hands on all of these things. You can preview what you have been doing. So this is what I've been doing. I just preview it. So see name. So somebody will come here and fill the name. So and you can see it has indicated that all these sections are very important. Like I make it compulsory. So I can fill all this. See the department. I can pick any of the departments. I can check these. I can only pick one at a time. There are some that have multiple that you can pick. That one is checkbox. This one is radio button. So the time, of course, you'll be able to fill your time in here. So this is just as simple as what I've just done now. And if this is going to be AM, make this one PM, and you submit. But submit will not be open now because I'm the one filling the form. I'm just previewing my form. So see how the form look like, everything. So I can copy the link if I want to copy the link. So I can click to copy the link, but the link will be available when I publish it. So let me go back to my form. So I can undo, so if I want to add color, this one add color to it, this one copy the link, this one share. If you want to share it to people as you wish, then you can also do so. Then if I'm done with most of the things I want to do, or maybe there's a spelling error, then I go there and change it. So what I need to do then is then I publish this form. When I click the publish, you're going to do it like this. So anyone with the link, no, I can say anyone with the link is fine. but I can manage it and said I want it to go to some set of people. It depends on what I want, but because I just want it. If I give you the link, you're able to. So I don't want to restrict it. You can restrict it anyway, but I'm not restricting. So I just say anyone with the link is fine by me. Then I click publish. So by publishing it, it's going to run some scripts, generate something for me. I can make this link, I can make it short, I can shorten it, I can make it long. So let me copy this now. If I copy this now and I go to my, let me go to my Mozilla. On my Mozilla, I click and I paste the link there. See, I just paste the link. It's a very long one, and I say okay. So Mozilla will load. I want to see if I'll be able to access that form as a different user. So see the form. I'm able to access the form as a different user. So I can fill the form and I can submit it. So this is the link that I was sent. So if this link is actually long, let me go back to my Chrome. I can okay, that opportunity has gone. I will have made the link shorter, or whichever one. So and by and by, that is how to generate Google Meet, Google form. So somebody can fill the form. If I fill the form will go somewhere. Okay, let me fill the form and see what will happen. So at my end here, I call my name. That's my name. So quickly. Okay, sorry, I don't need to fill it from this side because I'm filling it from the side that I designed from. Let me go back to my Mozilla. Okay, let me fill it very well on the Mozilla here. It makes more sense. This is my account. I register my account for me. Of course, that is the account that I even set up the form anyway. So let me put my name. I put so my status. So I put my status, my street. I call it Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, so I'm filling the form. I pick my department. I pick IT. Maybe I will have put training there. Will I be coming? I said yes. So I just fill the form quickly, and I quickly put the time I'll be arriving. Let's say I'll be getting there 08 o'clock a.m. Now I'm going to get this. I can clear the form. Let me submit. So I just fill submit. So must be greater than. Okay, so it's telling me. There's something here. Number of character. Okay, this is a valid email. Okay, I did not change this one. Character must be. So when I was filling my form, I'm supposed to actually make some changes. So this one is saying this one as email. Yes, these are some of those. I just test it to notice that. So what I need to do is I go back to my form. Let me close this. This is my form. So he's seeing this one. He's seeing one of them as a male. So he's seeing the other name as male, and the surname is seen as an error. So let me go to the other name. What I can do is seeing it as email. It's not an email. So I need to delete this. It's not an email. So the number here, it should be text. It's not number. I put it as number, so it should be number. So it should just be normal thing. And again, so let me duplicate this one. Let me duplicate this. So when I duplicate that, then I'll make the one on top here. I'll make it as the other name. So I just make the changes. So let's see now. So let me hit this again. I can save. I just save it. So where is my, so let me go back to my link. I'll do a refresh here. The link is still valid. Alright, so I have it here. So I can now change this one. No, it has updated everything now to my, so this one now I can make it. Alright, so now let me submit the form now. You see, I just, if there's any error, why people are still online, you can even change the form, submit. So it's saying I've submitted, see what I have, so which is fine. So if I go back to my Chrome, I should be able to see response. You see now. So that's how it'll be counting all of people that have filled the form. So if I click on this, I'm able to see myself my response. So if people have filled the form, I'll be able to see, and it'll be giving me like a graph chart type of some of those things. So I can view response 1, 2, 3, 4, as many as possible. So that is how to fill a Google form, and it's so simple, and I think you enjoy this. All right, so let's go back and try and look at another form. All right, so I'm back here now, where I pick when I log into my Yahoo, my Gmail, and what I have. So if I click on the dot again, I have some other thing here. Let me just look at one more thing, and then from there we can now move on. So we have this one that is called Google Documents and Google Sheets. Any one of them they work the same way your Microsoft Office work in your system. That same way these two work as well. So Google Sheets, let me click on the Google Sheets. I saw the Google Sheet. Let's see what Google Sheet is like Excel online. So many people will have access to it, and they will be able to process it. So I will let me show us from one of those ones that I have before. So it is just you creating a project. So you can see I have a project like format here. It's like as if you work on an Excel. So this thing that you are looking at now, I design it, and I want people wherever they are to be able to fill and give me their updates, which is fine. This was actually done for a project, and we designed for the project. Eventually we didn't later use it again, and it's a very good resources for what we are doing now. So the way and manner you design Excel, if you don't know how to work with Excel, we have a full-fledged training on Excel that you can watch from beginner to the advanced, everything. So everything you can do on the Excel, you can do it here. So it's just like you doing your typing normally. But the funniest thing is that as you set it up here, you just set it up. You don't need to save, you don't need to do anything. It's saved automatically and it's stored in the cloud. You don't need, if I go to file, it's just there. I can only download it. But the funniest thing is that I just need to share the link. After I've done whatever I need to do, I share the link. So I'll get the link. So these are the link. But this one you have to restrict this one to people that have to work on it. So you have to input people's Gmail here. Gmail. You can't use any other mail than Gmail. So you put it here, and those are people that will give access to. So let me say I pick on this fellow now. I'll make the person maybe not a viewer, I have to make it an editor, so you'll be able to adjust this form. So now then I will just send the link to the person, whichever. Very, very easy. So this one is as simple as you doing an Excel. So this you can sit conveniently and do a complex Excel that you use on a day to day. Make it complex however you want to do it. Then as you do it, you can of course share it, you can duplicate it, so that on a monthly basis you replicate it. So wherever you are, your team can work with this easily wherever they are. Even if somebody is doing something and the person says, okay, help me out somewhere here, you can connect to it and see it and quickly do wherever you are. That's where Google Form, Google Sheet is okay. No, you know your normal Excel, you have to share the file to somebody, but this one don't need to share the file. This one work as your normal Excel. It does everything and more than what your Excel can do. So this is a Google Sheet, and it's a good working tool for everybody. So I just quickly give us a rundown of some of these things and how it works and what you can use it to do. So this is a fine tool that I want us to explore. So of course, again, let me show us the Google Doc as well. So I'm going to leave this one now. Yeah, take us to the Google Doc. All right, thank you. All right, so I'm back here now. Let me pick the Google Doc. I'm not going to dwell more on it because that one look like as if you are working on Microsoft Office. So the beautiful thing about this one also is that it enables many people to work on the same document. That is the beautiful thing. So, and as you do, it saves automatically, and everybody is able to get things done easily. Okay, let me pick some of those ones that we have done before. So this one, it depends on how you are able to set up yourself. So this is me designing something on Microsoft Office. All right, so you ask me, how do I do this on Microsoft Office? It's not a problem. We have a full-fledged training on how to work. So use this as the way you use your Microsoft Office. So on one of our training in this package, we've explained to you how to do Microsoft Office, how to design table, how to do all those things. So this is exactly what you're supposed to do here. So some of this information that we have here, like I'm just showing you, like if I go to new now, I go to new and I pick documents, then I can perform every information. I can type as I wish. I can say, okay, I want to insert a table. Like I said, how you work on your Microsoft Office. So you just need the skill of Microsoft Office. I'm not teaching on Microsoft Office on this. I'm only showing you. So anything you want to do here. The funniest thing is that these documents save automatically, and you can share the link to as many body in your team, so they will be able to also work on it, and everybody is seeing it real time. So I can have my item here, I can have the quantity here, you see, as in just, and I can have the total here. So then you can begin to fill your item. Maybe you call this one television, maybe you call this one radio, so maybe you call this one a car. So you can say I have 10 of these, we have 30 of these, and we have 5 of these. So then maybe there's a column I should have added here, maybe that talks about maybe the name or something, I don't know, or maybe the market value or something, I don't know. But all well and good, everything works together for you to be able to achieve whatever you want to achieve. So everything is as simple as the way you are done, save it and you share. The same way I've explained to you how to share something, then you share it, which is fine. So that is Google Doc. And how do we share? Click on here, put the person's name or whoever that you want, so you'll be able to share. So it is, and then the same way we share at that other level, and it's going to be done easily. Now all these ones are restricted because you cannot share this one to the public. It is only the registration form. Probably you can make that one restricted as well. So there are some of those things I've shown us all around some of this form, so that be able to navigate and do them. I've shown us the Google Sheet, and I've shown us Google Form. I've also shown us Google Doc. That is how to work with some of these things. Very easy, very simple. So I want you as well to now take time and do, maybe work it out, try to lay your hand on it and see the possibility of you being able to do it. Alright, so now that I've been able to show us some of these things, how the online form looks like, I've been able to show us the registration form, I've been able to show us Google Sheet, I've been able to show us Google Doc as well. I think you can now be able to lay your hand on it and probably come up with your own as well. Now, all these things are easy to do, and in as much as your students or whoever you are sending it to, they feel it very well, you get the information, adequate information, and you have what you're supposed to have, then you can proceed at your own hand when you have gotten all the information. So this is a good tool for you to work with. So we continue with the class by moving on to the next chapter. Thank you.